Well, President-elect Donald Trump has named David Perdue as U.S. ambassador to China. Let's get more on this story from our chief North Asia correspondent, Stephen Engle. So, Steve, we're just really trying to wrap our heads around this appointment. What do we know about David Perdue so far?
Yeah, first of all, I think it was a foregone conclusion that Nicholas Burns was going to be on his way out, even though it hadn't been mentioned. Of course, he was Biden's longtime ambassador in Beijing. But David Perdue is a former senator from Georgia. He is actually the cousin of the former two-time governor of Georgia, Sonny Perdue, a wealthy former CEO. He worked at Reebok, Pillowtex, Dollar General Stores. He won his first Senate seat, I believe, in 2014, so 10 years ago, at the young age of 64. So he was a late bloomer to politics, and he was a staunch supporter of Donald Trump in the first term. Actually, he was kind of one of Donald Trump's go-to guys in the Senate during his first term. So perhaps this, as oftentimes these very high-profile diplomatic postings are rewards for loyalty, perhaps that's what this is. Again, he was also the chairman of the Sea Power subcommittee in the Senate. He has been an advocate of smaller government spending, as many Republicans under Trump have been. But he also, given the fact that Georgia has a big population of military personnel, he would like to see more outlays to the military at a time of heightened geopolitical and national security risks. And again, the Sea Power subcommittee, there's a big naval base in the coast of Georgia as well. So again, we're going to have to see how this all plays out. He was also the chairman of the Banking, Housing, and Urban Affairs subcommittee in the Senate as well.
Interesting. Annabelle just flagged this. I think it's a piece that he himself wrote, and it's not too long ago, actually, September, which is
September of this year.
About 3 months ago.
Yeah.
And let me just read you an excerpt from this, Steve.
Sure.
Through all my activity in China, and just a part of this, right? So context is key. Through all my activity in China and the region, one thing has become painfully clear. The CCP firmly believes its rightful destiny is to reclaim its historical position as the hegemon of the world order and to convert the world to Marxism. Suffice to say, China hawk.
Yeah, I would think so. And also, of course, given he's a military hawk as well. So, yes. I mean, Nicholas Burns was no pushover either. I mean, he talked a lot about these kind of things and the threats with the South China Sea and in Taiwan. And again, has been a harsh critic of China's no-limits partnership with Russia at a time of the Ukraine war, obviously. So I don't think Beijing's going to get an easy dove coming in as the ambassador. It's an extremely difficult job, obviously, to be the ambassador, the U.S. ambassador to China at this time of increased entity list and export controls and retaliatory export bans in key metals to the United States by China. There's so much pressure in this job. We'll have to see. I mean, he's a veteran of the Senate. He has diplomatic chops, but again, no easy job.
Yeah, the title of that piece from Senator David Perdue himself, Washington Examiner, China's New War, America's Freedom Depends on Confronting the Threats. Stephen Engle, thank you so much. Yep.